not for anything else, to have a roof over my head. However, I realized that I won't be able to do anything in the place I was at. So I sold all my furniture, paid my remaining dues for the rented accommodation, and decided to start from scratch in a different place. I moved to a city 2 hours away and tried to get a job, for some time but to no avail. I also used to drink myself silly, and thoughts of offing myself were recurring. Waking up after seeing a nightmare to a cold sweat almost became a norm. For 4 months, this went by, after which I ran into an old acquaintance, James, from college. We greeted each other and talked about our lives for a bit. I told him I was in the city looking for a job. He told me he had just quit and was planning on setting up a management consulting firm of his own. He then invited me to a drink later on, where after a lot of talking about our professional lives, he offered me an opportunity to work with him, as he needed a couple of people who knew their stuff. At this point, I thought I needed to work my butt off to get my mind off these thoughts. So I agreed, but I told him I wanted to meet him and his team and talk to them before we moved forward. 2 days later, he introduced me to another guy, Derek, and told